this little cub always seems to get left behind. He's perhaps a dreamer, more interested in other wildlife. But it's not all butterflies here. His mother's noticed he's lagging behind and waits for him. The lionesses have a tough job protecting their cubs from other predators. This mother's had several litters, though in the last couple of years, none of her cubs has survived. But this isn't unusual. 8 out of 10 cubs die during their first few years from predation, starvation, or even at the hands of rival lions. But maybe the little dreamer has something that will make him a survivor. Nights are the most dangerous. It's even harder to keep curious cubs safe in the dark. Hyenas shadow the lions to steal their kills and would make a meal of any stray cub. Leopards, too, would seize any opportunity to kill the new generation of their age-old enemies. As the months pass, the wet season gives way to the dry. The waterholes and gullies around the Luangwa River dry up. It's now September, nearly 5 months since the cubs were born, but they're nowhere in sight. The Nsefu lions are together, but only one of the 7 cubs remains. It's the dreamer. The trials of the wet season proved too much for the others, but somehow this little one survived. He's a lonely 4-month-old with no one his own age to play with. He does have older half-brothers. They're yearlings, effectively teenagers in lion years. They tend to ignore the dreamer. All except for one. This teenager had a traumatic time as a cub. A year ago, he was the nervous runt of the litter. A timid little loner. He was bullied by his older brothers. Weak and injured, he was rejected by his mother, who refused him milk. She seemed to accept this little runt wouldn't pull through. His chance of survival was next to none. But his mother's maternal instinct was unexpectedly reignited. A year later, he's still alive, still timid, still on the outskirts of the family. He's still the Misfit, and he's starting to forge a new bond with a surviving little cub, the dreamer. He often goes over to check the little cub's okay. In fact, the little dreamer's got the whole pride looking after him. Two huge brothers rule. They come and go, occasionally checking in with the family. This season, the Nseful Pride is made up of 16 lions, 6 lionesses and their offspring, ranging from the dreamer to 3-year-olds just entering adulthood. The little dreamer is outgoing and, unlike the Misfit, plays happily with his older cousins. But he has a special bond with the Misfit. The Pride females call to keep in touch with the 2 big males who have left on patrol. The Nseful Pride is the local royalty, with the best territory along the Luangwa River in Zambia. The land is drying, and the river will soon be the only reliable source of water for many animals here. Wildlife gathers around the Luangwa, eating the last of the grass. All the lions need to do is wait. Antelope have to run the daily gauntlet of predators to reach water. They're nervous. This is their toughest time of year.